The other thing, in addition to manipulating and moving objects, is that objects can also be cut, copy, and pasted. So I'm just going to get rid of some of the extra objects on the page here. See, I selected them all with a marquee using my selection tool. I'm now going to select my star again. If I go up to Edit, Cut, the star will disappear, but it's saved in the memory. If I go back to Edit, Paste, there's my star again. Now, if I hit Control-Z to get rid of my star, the other thing I can do in the Edit menu is I can do what's called Paste in Place. This is especially useful if I want the same object to appear on multiple pages, because Paste in Place allows me to put that element in the same position on the page as it appeared in the position from which it was copied or cut. A couple of other quick notes. If I hold the Alt key down and drag my object, I'll automatically create a copy of it. That's with the Option key on the Mac, the Alt key on the PC. So I have my selection tool selected, I hold down the Alt key, I click and drag on my object, and while I'm holding the Alt key, that will create a copy. InDesign also has a function built in called Step and Repeat that allows you to create a grid, essentially, out of your objects. So by going up to Edit, Step and Repeat, I can tell InDesign how many times to repeat my object. Let's say I want 2 more of this object, and I can tell it the offset, that's the distance between the objects. So we'll set the horizontal to 0, and we'll leave the vertical at 2.34. And if I click that preview button off on the side, I'll get a preview of what that will look like on my screen. You can say, if I deselect that, I just see my original object. If I click preview, I can see the placement of those duplicated objects. If I say create as grid here, that allows me to create rows and columns. So let's say we create 3 rows and 3 columns. Again, my horizontal offset is 0, so you don't see that, but if I shift the horizontal offset also to be 2.34 inches, you can see in the preview that I've now created a grid of objects. If I say OK, those objects will stay that I'm seeing in the preview. If I say cancel, that will cancel my step and repeat command.